a sunny day in 2005, Steve Jobs stood before a sea of graduating students at Stanford University. He wasn't there to boast about profits or product launches. Instead, he shared something far more profound: his life story. Through 3 simple tales, Jobs offered timeless wisdom about life, loss, and the pursuit of purpose. Jobs' speech wasn't filled with complex jargon or lofty rhetoric. It was honest, vulnerable, and deeply relatable. He spoke about his own fears, failures, and triumphs. He reminded the graduates that life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and he urged them to embrace the unknown with courage and curiosity. Jobs' words resonated deeply with the audience that day. His message transcended the boundaries of age, profession, and background. It was a call to action for anyone who dared to dream big and live a life true to themselves. He began by recounting his early days, dropping out of college and sleeping on friends' floors. Jobs spoke about how a calligraphy class he took out of curiosity later influenced the typography of the first Macintosh computer. He didn't shy away from discussing the struggles he faced, including being fired from Apple, the company he co-founded. But he also shared his triumphant return to Apple, emphasizing the importance of loving what you do. Jobs touched on personal aspects of his life, including his family and the values that guided him. He even spoke about his battle with cancer, offering a poignant reminder of life's fragility. The graduates were not just inspired, they were moved to reflect on their own lives and aspirations. Jobs' legacy, as he conveyed, was not just in technology, but in the way he lived his life with passion and purpose. His words sparked conversations that continued long after the ceremony ended, and his influence extended beyond that day, inspiring future generations to follow their hearts and make a difference in the world. Stay hungry, stay foolish, he advised, leaving the audience with a mantra that would echo through the years. As the graduates tossed their caps into the air, they carried with them not just a diploma, but a renewed sense of purpose and possibility. The sun set over Stanford that day, but the light of Jobs' words continued to shine brightly in the hearts of all who heard them. Jobs' first story began with his birth. Born in San Francisco, California, on February 24, 1955, he entered the world with a destiny that was yet to unfold. He was given up for adoption as a baby, a decision made by his biological parents, who were not ready to raise a child at that time. This decision shaped the course of his life, leading him to be adopted by Paul and Clara Jobs, a loving couple who nurtured his early interests and curiosities. He talked about dropping out of college, a choice that seemed reckless at the time. Jobs attended Reed College in Oregon but found the structured education system stifling. But looking back, he saw how each experience, even the seemingly insignificant ones, played a role in his journey. He spent his time exploring different interests and learning outside the traditional classroom. He stumbled upon a calligraphy class, fascinated by the art of beautiful lettering. This class, which seemed unrelated to his future career, captivated him with its elegance and precision. He had no idea how it would be useful, but he followed his curiosity. Jobs immersed himself in the study of typography, learning about serif and sans serif typefaces, varying the amount of space between different letter combinations, and what makes great typography great. Years later, this seemingly random passion found its way into the design of the first Macintosh computer. The Mac became the first computer with beautiful typography, a feature that set it apart from other computers at the time. Jobs emphasized that we can't always connect the dots looking forward. We can only do so looking backward. He believed that the seemingly unrelated events in our lives are interconnected in ways we might not understand until later. He encouraged the graduates to trust that the experiences they were having, even the difficult ones, would eventually make sense. Jobs' message was clear: have faith in the journey, trust in your intuition, and believe that the dots will connect in your future. Jobs' second story was about love, loss, and resilience. It was a tale that resonated deeply with many, as it touched on the universal themes of passion, heartbreak, and the strength to rise again. He recounted the pain of being fired from Apple, the company he had poured his heart and soul into. This was not just a job for him, it was his life's work, his dream, and his identity. At 30 years old, he felt lost and uncertain about the future. The world seemed to crumble around him, and the path ahead was shrouded in doubt and fear. But instead of succumbing to despair, Jobs used this setback as an opportunity for reinvention. He took time to reflect, to understand his true passions, and to chart a new course for his life. He started a new company called Next and co-founded Pixar Animation Studios. These ventures were not just business endeavors, they were expressions of his creativity and vision. These ventures, born out of adversity, reignited his passion and led to some of his greatest successes. Next developed groundbreaking technology, and Pixar revolutionized the animation industry with its innovative films. Jobs' message was clear. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone. He believed that every setback was a chance to learn, to grow, and to become stronger. He urged the graduates to embrace setbacks as opportunities for growth and learning. He wanted them to understand that the road to success is often paved with challenges, but it is through these challenges that we find our true strength and purpose. Jobs' third story was perhaps the most profound. He spoke about his battle with cancer and his own mortality. He reminded the graduates that their time on Earth is finite and precious. He encouraged them to live each day with intention and purpose. Jobs' message wasn't meant to be morbid or depressing. It was a powerful reminder to savor the present moment and make the most of every opportunity. He urged the graduates to pursue their passions, to take risks, and to live lives filled with meaning and joy. Section 5. Lessons in Courage. Throughout his speech, Jobs wove together personal anecdotes with universal truths. He spoke about the importance of following your heart, even when it leads you off the well-worn path. He emphasized the power of intuition and the need to trust your gut. Jobs' own life was a testament to the power of courage. He had the audacity to challenge the status quo, to push boundaries, and to create products that changed the world. He inspired a generation of entrepreneurs and innovators to think differently and to pursue their own visions. Section 6. Trust the journey. Jobs' message resonated deeply because it was authentic and relatable. He didn't pretend to have all the answers. He spoke openly about his own doubts, fears, and mistakes. He reminded the graduates that life is a journey, not a destination. Jobs encouraged the graduates to embrace the unknown with curiosity and a sense of adventure. He reminded them that the most rewarding experiences in life often come from stepping outside of our comfort zones and embracing the unknown. Section 7. Love what you do. Jobs was a firm believer in the power of passion. He believed that the key to a fulfilling life was to find work that you love. He urged the graduates to pursue their interests, to explore different fields, and to never settle for a job that didn't ignite their souls. Jobs' own passion for technology was evident in everything he did. He poured his heart and soul into creating products that were not only functional, but also beautiful and intuitive. He inspired a generation of designers and engineers to strive for excellence in everything they do. Section 8. Live each day to the fullest. Jobs' message about death was not meant to be morbid, but rather a call to action. He urged the graduates to live each day as if it were their last. He reminded them that time is precious and not to be wasted on things that don't truly matter. Jobs encouraged the graduates to pursue their passions, to spend time with loved ones, and to make a difference in the world. He reminded them that life is a gift and that it's up to each of us to make the most of it. Section 9. Your time is now. Jobs' Stanford commencement speech was more than just a speech. It was a gift. It was a gift of wisdom, inspiration, and hope. His words continue to resonate with people all over the world, reminding us that life is short, precious, and full of possibilities. Jobs challenged us to find our purpose, to do work that matters, and to live lives filled with passion and meaning. His message is timeless and universal. Your time is now. Make it count.